Activation code required. Access granted. Warning. Evacuation sequence activated.
Paranormal bunker. You'll come on down and join Nikki, Robert, Kayla, and Cole. Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sit with us as we traverse the portals of the universe. Let loose the secrets of the cryptids. Make haste with the truth of conspiracy. And explore the hauntings of our world. And once again, welcome to the S4 Paranormal Bunker.
Well, hello, everybody. Friggin' buttons didn't press there. Holy crap. How's everybody doing tonight? Tonight, welcome to the S4 Paranormal Bunker. It's going to be an interesting night. I'm going to tell you that right off the
That's
fucking
for sure.
bat. Holy shit. Friggin'. Life is interesting. Life is interesting.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Friggin'. It's been an interesting week. Fran, how you doing, Nikki and Robert?
Oh, I'm a goofball tonight. What the hell?
I'm alright. Didn't sleep much last night and then went and got blood drawn today, so yeah. I'm okay.
Did they give it back?
Nah, they're vampires.
Those fuckers.
Phlebotomist.
Bastards. Fran, I went and got winter tires yesterday.
Wow.
And apparently Les Schwab has a new rule, which pissed me off. Fran, they can no longer do winter tires, only 2. I have a rear-wheel drive vehicle, which means front-wheel drive vehicle, which means I only need studded tires on the front. But they can't sell me only 2. They have to sell 4.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
And then the pricks threw away my 2 good tires.
Threw them away?
Before I got back. So I couldn't even take the tires afterwards.
Wow.
Fran, yeah, that sucked. But it is what it is. Fran, can't let this little shit bother me. Fran, I mean, my Seahawks are in the NFC Championship game on Sunday. So...
Yeah, I wasn't paying it too much of attention, which just sucks for me, because normally I do. Especially when the Seahawks get to this level. And I wasn't thinking the night that they won, I was just trying to deal, and apparently they won, and it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, it probably was a little noisy where you're at.
Yeah, normally, like last year wasn't during any particular time except for the holiday, which is July 4th, here in the States. And I don't know why I said it like that. That's interesting. And lo and behold, yeah, it was loud. It was very, very loud. Reminded me very much of living in the other apartment that we all were living in.
Yeah,
They partied a whole lot, the neighborhoods, or neighborhoods surrounding us.
that last game was a hell of a game. I watched most of that game. Well, I listened to most of that game. I didn't have the ability to watch it. So, and then I listened to part of the next day's game between the Broncos and the Bears. And that was absolutely... No, Broncos and the Bills, sorry. And that was entertainment in it at its best, because I really thought the Broncos were taking it home. And then they lost, or the Bills were taking it home. And then they took out the Broncos quarterback by breaking his ankle. So now when you see
Yikes.
when you see the stats of the 4 teams that are left, it shows the QB stats for the Patriots, shows the QB stats for the Seahawks, shows the QB stats for the Rams, and then it shows the QB stats for the Broncos, and they're all zeroed out.
Goodness.
He has no stats because he hasn't played a game yet. So,
Oh dear.
this is going to be an interesting week for them. Which is also entertaining because...
Kind of sucks for an individual.
Yeah, like that. That's my father-in-law's team.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time we won the Super Bowl against him, against the Broncos in 2013, Brian didn't come out of his room for the last half of the game. He would not talk to anyone.
Oh, honey.
For
Well, I've had friends who were all different teams, and man, when they all get together watching, this makes for some interesting times.
yeah, Fran. Luckily, 90% of our household is Seahawks fans, but the two that aren't, they don't really count because their teams never make it to the playoffs anyways. So
I'm not. I so badly want to comment. I'm not going to comment this time.
well,
I know so many people with so many different teams that, oh my God, no. That would not be good on my part to make a comment about it. Holy cripes. I'd hear about it from every one of them.
John's a Panthers fan. And Jalen is a Raiders fan. So every once in a while when I see them, I do like to ask them how their team's doing. Are they getting good golf scores right now?
Oh, jeez. Oh my, that's quite the thing to... Oh, I know 2 households. That would not fly. That would not fly. No. No.
Well, we don't get that many years like this, so we have to take the...
That's true. You have... yeah, exactly. I know. It's how... Yeah. I get it. Just me, I get it.
So, tonight's thing...
Yes?
Okay. I want to go back to ghosts for a little bit.
Okay.
And I was thinking about something.
Mm-hmm.
Because someone mentioned... I can't even remember what the original post was, but it was something about how a spirit will affect an entire household.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can.
But then I was thinking about it, like, does that work both ways?
Robert, did you want to, or did you
Like,
want me
okay,
to?
but I want to ask this in a way that it's not obvious. Because the obvious one would be you take a happy household or mopey, depressed household with an okay spirit that's just kind of doing its thing, and all of a sudden they start getting worse. Right? That would be the normal thing you would think. What if you got like a household that was like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? Okay?
Ow.
With a
I
completely
bumped my
vengeful
nose.
ghost, with like they bring in a new grandfather clock for the set. And would Mr. Rogers' mood take a vengeful spirit, and could it affect it in a positive way?
Wow.
I don't know if it just
That's
blew
a
your
hell of a
mind or I'm
thought.
an idiot.
No, it's a hell of a thought because my first. Okay. I can't call him back up again. And it's interesting because he hasn't. He hasn't really paid too much of attention until I think the last time I said his name. And I have a sneaking suspicion he's hanging around right now. So Capone. He was particularly. He got his rocks off on freaking female psychics out, and
Yeah.
he made that very well clear that that's exactly after I put him in his place and said a few things, and he's like, "But you're so fun to play with," and I'm like, "Yeah." That's when the MFer came out. That's when I went, "Oh, let's play, shall we?" And Robert knows because he's seen me when I get like that. It's like, don't fuck with her because you just hit the bitch switch, the psychic bitch switch.
Yep.
Yeah, that it.
It's like in Spaceballs when they were doing with the ring. Everyone would cover up their privates and go sit back at least 10 feet.
Yeah, because yes. Anyway, so when Capone showed up, then started playing that bullshit game with me. Excuse me. How far can we terrorize the female? And it didn't work. And he cooled his jets. He's like, I actually like talking to you, and I'm like, okay. What the hell do you say when you have somebody of his
Caliber.
caliber would be the right word, and every pun intended with that.
Mm.
I have an idea.
But he calmed down a lot.
My first question would be, where's the rest of the money?
Oh, actually, I had other questions about bodies. Certain famous individuals, and he pretty much just looked at me and smiled and just shook his head like, I ain't telling you, girly.
Nikki.
But yet he showed me 3 burial sites, and 2 out of the 3 are very famously well known. The other one, the people aren't going to want to undo their swimming pools and other things in their yard. What?
I can't buy chicken nuggets with a body.
Oh. Oh my God, Cole.
Robert's looking at me like, I think you could.
And he's mouthing, what the? Yeah. Oh, goodness. No, well, that really is an interesting question.
Yeah, like, it kind of, I was driving home from taking Kayla to work, and it was like, what would that do? Like, Fred, would the spirit start, like, creating itself over, like, the red sweaters?
Oh, my. Mr. Owl, the change in Mr. Owl, it wouldn't just be in that character, it would be in all of them. I mean, man, that would be hard. That'd be
Like,
hard to
Yeah,
watch.
because like you gotta think about it. Like, if they were able to positively influence the spirit, that energy would go both ways. So as they influence the spirit, its upcoming energy would influence them. So the show would probably get a little dark for a little while, but
Keep him away from Thunder Acre Woods.
right,
Here would never survive.
Fred. Yeah,
Yeah, no
Eeyore
kidding.
could not. He like, Fred.
Whoa.
The ghost would wish for the afterlife. Like, Fred. But
Yeah.
At least you'd have plenty of bacon.
Oh, God.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Fred. No, like I just.
Rabbit stew.
Mm.
Oh, you can't kill them. Come on. Whoa.
Right on the wire.
Like, yeah, Rabbit was kind of an asshole,
Mm-hmm.
but a necessary one. He reminded everyone that order had to happen. Otherwise, that place would have just been fucking crazy.
Already was crazy.
Fran,
But it was acceptance, too.
yeah. Fran, but like, I just kind of want to know if that energy could flow both ways where that could happen. Where,
Personally, I think
where we wouldn't have to, like, a team wouldn't have to intervene. The spirit would,
Yeah, because it-
would just grow to accept their fate.
Well, it would either... Okay, here's the psychology of that one, as I understand it, though I could be very wrong, because, hello. I'm not a pro in that way. It could potentially cause one of two different issues that I can easily think of right now. One being, it'll push the person further into anger and resentment and depression and the negativity and blah, 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 blah. Because of the anger of doing that, or the potentiality to eventual conversion, a form of conversion therapy regarding negativity into positivity. I don't know. I mean, is it conceivable? Yeah, it is in some way, but I don't think in the grand scheme of things. I think it's more like it's much broader than that. I hope I'm making sense. I know what I'm trying to articulate, and it doesn't feel like it's very well right now.
Well, no, I need you to elaborate on broad. Like,
Broad spectrum. Wider viewpoint. Bigger, wider viewpoint instead of so closed in.
like as in there'd be more in the world that would be affecting the spirit?
Yeah. Because look at the world around us. Individually, we go about our day-to-day lives, or as a family, or a couplehood, or whatever. You go about your day-to-day life, and you end up seeing different people throughout the day. Each one of those people affects you. You have some thought on them, whether it's like a far-reaching at the back of your head thought, because you don't really want to think about those kind of thoughts, because it's like, well, wouldn't they be better off in some other business, or some competition bullshit or some attitude? Anyway, my point being, and I'm starting to lose my point.
Well, no, okay, so I'm seeing your point. So here's what I am picturing, though. If you're viewing it as a spectrum,
Yeah.
take that spectrum and turn it into a piano.
Okay.
And if you hit one note, the notes beside it do vibrate.
Yeah, they resonate.
Yes. Now, if the spirit has the most interaction directly with, and I'm using this as an example because he is the best person I know, as far as I know. If he has the most interaction with Mr. Rogers, for example, he's attached to the bench that Mr. Rogers sits on when he sings the song. Do you know what bench I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're
The
talking
entranceway
about.
bench?
My brain just, my brain just kind of got a little muddled there for a second. It's like, wait a minute. I was like, okay.
Now, when you think
Go
of
on.
Mr. Rogers, what do you think of?
The sweater,
What's the
not the bench.
But do you think about the song?
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost everyone in the world thinks about that song.
It's the whole presentation. It's him coming in the front door. It's usually him coming in the front door with that sweater, and it always starts with that sweater.
Yeah. But the sweaters can't be something like I would not imagine the sweaters being attached to a vengeful spirit, because every single one of them was made by his mother. For him.
I can't talk at this second. I just this conversation literally just triggered something from one of my memories.
But
I'm here.
Yeah, but his mom makes every
Just a
sweater
second.
that he has ever worn on the show.
Did not know. Oh, I did know that. When did I find that out? 2-3 years ago.
Because he didn't know. The first one was just because he needed something to wear that was unthreatening.
Yep.
And then it became such a hit that she started making him sweaters. And he already had a bunch because she made them for every event. Birthdays,
Oh,
Christmas,
I didn't realize
everything.
that.
Yeah. So like he isn't the only one in his family that owns those sweaters. His whole family does.
Wow.
She was like the Mrs.
It's actually
kind
of cool. Mrs. Beasley. Oh my God. Oh, if you are a Gen Xer, you know what the hell this is about. Oh God.
So
All I can think of Brian Keith, and I can't think of the name of the show right now.
But you sit there seeing him.
Mrs. Beasley.
No, Mrs. Weasley.
Oh, I thought you said Beasley.
Fran.
That's why I was laughing.
What did all the kids in the Weasley family get for gifts? And all family friends.
Sweaters.
Absolutely. Fran, and Ron's always had the classic R in gold on his. Fran. But when I hear that song, I see him changing sweaters and then changing shoes and sitting on that bench. So every time he sang that song, he sat on that bench. So if that bench was bought from like a pawn shop or something, or just some prop studio, but it had a vengeful spirit attached to it when it was brought in, the biggest connection that spirit would receive from anything would be a song that reminds us all to care for others.
No, that's a thought.
Like, I would see the other parts of the spectrum
Mm-hmm.
as background noise for him. I mean, you'd end up with the executive who only cares about the money the show is making. You'd end up with all of that, because there is no way, even on that set, that everyone was as good as him. Or good at all. Friend, like, I mean...
Yeah, well, they're the
can't
only ones that
remember-
knew.
I can't remember what studio made that show. Whether it was ABC or NBC or CBS. But we all know how, like, most of their executives and other people have went throughout the time. I mean, it hasn't been great.
No, and how many of you? The thing is that you don't really know. You'd have to really follow it up the chain
Yeah.
through what evidence has already been shown, and that's a totally different subject.
But I think the most positive spectrum of that, the loudest note, would be Mr. Rogers himself. And I've never seen anyone come up with actual, real evidence that he was in any way a bad person.
Oh, no, I've never seen anything either.
Like, there's been conspiracies and everything, but, friend, it's the same crap they tried to do to Bob Ross.
Yeah, you look back on Mr. Rogers' career, I mean, and his entire life. Pretty good individual, I would say. I mean, hello, look at all the things that he did.
Yeah.
For so many people. Really made an effect. And I'm very glad that he did. I was one of those kids that grew up with him.
And he covered every subject, even if it was uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yep.
Like,
I agree.
His episode on death still makes its rounds.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Brian, I mean, but it's also true that the most uncomfortable stuff always still makes its round. Like, one of the most popular books for kids is still Everybody Poops. So... Oh, we killed Nikki. Fred.
Sorry. I was about to sneeze, and all of a sudden I started coughing. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, goodness sake. Why keep thinking of owls right now?
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. If anyone was a dick in the 100 Acre Woods, it was Owl. Pretentious asshole.
There we go. No. Little Mr. Know-It-All, yeah. Well, between
asshole.
him and Eeyore, between he and Eeyore, you know, that gets to be kind of an interesting, both of intelligence, but one, I don't know, goes towards his sciences, whereas the other one doesn't. It gets into a rather interesting conversation. Or could.
I don't know. I don't actually know if Eeyore wouldn't have went towards the sciences. You look at some of the shows that they had, and some of the like ways he came up with to help people. some of the crap he rigged together to get poo out of a goddamn hole. Like,
That's true. You can't deny that. It's true. Sorry.
like maybe not theoretical science, but definitely engineer mind. Right.
Okay, what was that about?
Friend. Oh, Robert looks very intense for this type of conversation right now. Friend. Robert,
That's a bizarre night.
It is, friend. And it's Robert's fault. He brought up the 100 Acre Woods. Friend. Friend.
Oh my.
I don't like, honestly, like, that was all I had come up with, and I thought we could stretch that out into 2 hours talking about that. Like, Fran. Oh, well, but there's been nothing in the news.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit about UFOs right now. Like, they're all just like, yeah, they're probably out there. It's cool. Fran. I saw one argument that said we've already had 5 disclosures in the last couple of years. What does it matter? What's another one going to do? Like,
because it's part of the process. Sucks, but it really is. What?
but like, it's not the one we need.
No, the one we need, we may not
get.
We may not get it in our lifetimes. However, it will happen. Because the more time that has gone on, more changes are in the process of taking place. And those changes eventually bring about a different, better kind of change. Sorry, I just got hit with something. Anyway, and I lost my train of thought. Dang it. Hello. Yeah. Robert tried to read. Oh, bloody hell.
Friend, well,
there goes a caboose.
I just don't see them coming here for that. I don't see us being important enough for them to actually do that for us.
No. Not unless they're really bored and want to watch some
chaos.
No, I won't say that.
Well, what I know as what I've been told is basically they're going to be showing up this year. But I was also told that there's a couple of parts of that where they're very frustrated over the length of time about the higher consciousness of humans. But the other one, sorry, I got a brain fart happening right while I'm talking. Isn't that fun? Yeah, it's gone now. God damn it. Anyway, weird night.
Comes up with shitty ideas.
Yeah, shit ideas. I don't know. Things get interesting.
Well,
that's just what I'm gonna say right now.
Like right now, all I kind of want is for them to show up here to me and say, "Take us to your leader," and I'm like, "Fine, but you see him, you take him." For he's your problem now.
Yeah.
Friend.
Yeah.
By the way, I got a few other people you got to go see too, and you're taking their leaders as well. Friend, we're gonna fix this.
There you go.
But like,
just call your craft Green Man.
Yeah, Friend. But that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like we're there yet, so they're not gonna be here yet. Like they might I believe you're right, Nikki. They are going to show up at some point this year, but I don't think it's going to be down the way we want it to.
I don't know how it's going to go down. I just know that with what I got shown and told at the exact same time, and the way it was done. So it's like I've got these little mini videos in my head. I don't know how else to explain this. But like these little mini videos in my head, and it's showing clips of everything. And you basically have to put together the Rubik's Cube. Or whatever octagonal game thing that there is, last I saw when I was at a math store.
Well, shit.
What?
End up talking to a 9-year-old because they're the only ones that can fucking solve those things.
Well, they might. But based on what I remember being told, plus then you add these like mini, well, they're downloads, but they're all jumbled up. And then what told me to my face, standing in front of me, all of it basically boils down to this year. It's not going to happen en masse. It's going to be more sections, like it's been happening over the 2025. Only more of that, a lot more of that. I don't know about the ships, but I just know that there's going to be a lot more on walking the forest and walking across the street and be caught on camera, and all sorts of things that are not AI or CGI. So yeah, there's just going to be a hell of a lot more, and I was told that they were going to be seen in the skies, but now I'm wondering how much more, and how big of the ships are they going to bring? Are they going to bring something like what I was on? That was a mothership. It was it's huge. I can't even. And I know the one that I visually saw in 2019 up at Mount Baker, up at the peak of Mount Baker. I can't think of the name. Paradise Point, I think, is what it's called.
Yeah,
if I remember
right.
correctly. I wasn't that far up. I wasn't that far up on the mountain, but I was up there quite a ways. And I saw a mothership come right over us. And it's basically described as 2 NFL, so NFL being the United States, 2 NFL football fields wide, by 3 NFL football fields long. And I would say double that, if not triple that, because what I saw coming over in the sky covered a massive portion of my visual range down the block and into the sky before they flipped the whatever. Other people call it a cloaking device, but the only way that I've described this thing is before is when it went overhead, everything underneath went dark. So when you're looking up, you think you're looking at the sky. So I could see blackness in the shape of the ship. So it was a rectangular ship. And just as I'm telling Dave, because I call him Mr. Scientist. Dave Mason was up there, and I was like, because I was using these particular goggles that he had made, which, oh my God, they are phenomenal. I highly recommend the goggles this guy makes. Oh, just incredible. Or alters, however you want to. I don't know what the correct legal wording is of that, but anyway. But he was off to my right, about 6 feet, I think, and I ended up turning to say to him, "Hey, Dave, did you see?" And I'm pointing up, and as I'm turning back, they're in the process of, so it's still blackness, and it's literally in the process of shifting into the regular sky. But, excuse me, because as they were shutting that off, I caught the edge. I don't think I've ever talked about that before, but that's how I knew. Darn it, just a second. I got to clear my throat. It's from all the laughing. Got all congested. Anyway, I caught the edge of the ship. And so my visual tried to maintain where that was. And when they cloaked, I could see the ship moving. It was very, very slightly moving, but moving. And that's what I was able to, when I looked back up at the sky, calling Dave, trying to get his attention. Excuse me, because he was listening or talking to somebody. I don't remember exactly what was going on at the exact given second. And I was able to look back up again, and you could very definitely see this real tiny line where the sky isn't moving, and then there's a little bit of movement, which was the ship. And they had put this reflective barrier, so it reflects whatever was above them to directly below them. And so it just makes it look like you're looking up at the night sky. Really interesting. Close-up experience with that little one. Close-up witness to a weird experience. Anyway.
Well, Brian, was that...
I sidetracked this, didn't I?
Well, no, but I'm just wondering, was that your first experience seeing them from the ground?
It was my
Like
first
that?
awake experience,
Yeah,
where
that's what I mean.
knew, where I could confirm that I was wide awake. No, because, well, it was my first one as an adult, I suppose I should say that. Because there were times where here we go. I just got the stomach roll, the little kid stomach roll going, oh, you were just about to talk about, and I'm like, oh, good grief, it's not that big of a deal. But it is, because it's the little kid in me that's really frightened every time I think about it. Just that one fraction of a little glimmer of the roof of the van. So when my mom and I was 5 years old, being abducted off of southbound I-5, and we were in Oregon, southern Oregon, in the whatchamacallit mountains. I can't think of what they're called down there. Sierra Mountains? Anyway.
I think that's what the ones you'd be talking about.
Yeah, and so the wheels are spinning on the van, and my passenger seat, was above the wheel well. And so I could hear and feel uh, the sensation of this wheel just flying. I mean, because my mom still had her foot on the pedal and she's white knuckling it. And we're completely frozen. And the only reason why I could even look remotely towards my mom was because just a fraction of a second before I was frozen, my head and my eyes were looking straight ahead. And then I realized, what is this light? And I start turning my head to the left. And that was the only reason I could see my mom's fingers gripping the steering wheel, and that she was white knuckling it. And she had like a death grip on it. And yeah, it gets kind of interesting. So, there was a point to that, and I just missed the point.
Friend, well,
It had to do with going up. It had to do with going up. It had to do with. Okay, never mind. See, Nikki's brain's not the clearest tonight.
it is okay. Well,
Yeah. Hey, at least I'm not screaming in pain.
Yeah, friend. I don't think any of us are really all here tonight. Friend.
I know I got a couple of parental figures here tonight, and they're men. So I got my dad and my grandfather and my other grandfather, and I'm like, oh man, you get those three together, and then end up with my great uncle or both of my great uncles. Oh, it gonna be a jolly time in the old town.
Friend.
So yeah, it's interesting in my place right now. It's like old family night.
See, and like if I was all here, there would have been a daddy joke somewhere in there. Friend. Friend, but yeah, no, I just want aliens to come down here and say we're here. That's all I want. And not like, this sounds stupid because I know exactly how this would go, and it's horrible. It would go horribly because we are stupid little ants. Threatened by anything that comes our way. But like, they'd have to do it everywhere. It would have to look like an invasion, but all they'd come out and say is hi. Friend. Because that's the problem.
With all the...
Technology has made us stupid. Friend. I mean, instead of working on things like the cure for cancer, we have guys working on how to make a robot so you can have sex with it. Like, we are dumb as hell as a society. And I can understand them not wanting to come down here, because if you look at how much alien porn we have in this world, right, they're scared of getting raped.
Oh, dear God. Oh, cool.
Am I wrong?
I'm not answering that, but damn, dude. Hello.
There is a lot out there, and it's horrible stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of junk out there.
I mean, like, we do not, and it's not just porn, we do not show them in a positive light, hardly ever. Friend, alien races are really treated like a third-class citizen here.
No lower than that.
Yeah, like, we, in any portrayal, we only portray them as good if they're cute and little.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's the attitude and the mentality in all the movies I've ever seen. Shoot 'em up, bang 'em up. You know,
Yeah.
it's all the pew pews all the time, and it's because they're the aliens, extraterrestrials. They're considered these awful beings, and they're not.
Like,
They really, really are not.
let's take a few from pop culture. Would you not want the guys from War of the Worlds to help you move? Like,
Those long arms, tubular
Right?
arms. Yikes.
like moving would go so quickly. Friend, that's a friend you want. Anything you didn't want there, they can disintegrate too. It's awesome. Friend, but we automatically take them and everything is an invasion. Everything is horrible.
Yeah.
And that's the problem is, like, half of the people in this world, they couldn't even present themselves to them because they'll get shot at. Like,
Because,
go ahead.
well, and see, that's where the consciousness, the more people work on their consciousness and elevate, enlighten their brain, so to speak. It's another way to say it. Or a way that some people may better understand. I don't know. Anyway, so crap. I goofed myself up. I am tired now.
Right. Like, I don't know. I feel like as a show,
Yes.
we're helping with that consciousness. And as an individual, I want to. But at the same time, I don't feel like I do a very good job of it because the only way I can handle this and any of it is to make jokes. And they're all in jest. Like, nothing is in anger or hatred. Because I think it'd be awesome, and I don't care what they looked like. I think it would be awesome to have an alien race come down and say hi to me. But I don't know if they'd want to either because of how much I make fun of everything. Do you know what I mean?
You might be surprised. I know exactly what you mean. You might be surprised.
Like, have you guys seen the guys that have taken AI and, like, the filters and made themselves into gray aliens? And they're doing mundane
God.
dad shit and they tell jokes?
Yes, I have.
I love those guys.
Matter of fact, I was. How do I say this? I'm just gonna be blunt. I was ET hybrid pregnant at the time when that advertisement came out. It came out at a Super Bowl, if I remember right. And the baby had a comment to it. Is that supposed to represent us? Like, yeah, that's how Americans or folks on this planet. Yeah, it didn't go over well. Did not go over well. So, you know.
Well, but like the guys that took that over and just made it into a constant thing, where they actually have a TikTok channel and everything. I really would love to believe, and I really hope to believe, that they are doing this partly in a way. Let's face it, number one, it's for money, because they make huge amounts of money off that channel. But part of it, I would like to believe, is to show that, yeah, eventually these guys are going to come down And they're just like us.
Yeah. Many of them are.
Friend,
They have families too.
well, and if they have families, there's got to be dads. Which means there's dad jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Friend.
Yeah, that hadn't thought of that. That's a good point. You get to do your dad jokes.
But I would absolutely love to see a gray alien coming out wearing khaki shorts, polo shirt, and New Balance shoes.
Oh man. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
Going after the throw pain.
Yeah, I'd probably die laughing. Like, Fran, that might actually kill me. Fran. And then if they're anything like Paul, they'll just revive me. Fran.
Jeez. Oh man.
And then we'd eat a bird together.
Oh
I'd
God.
cook my half.
And there's Paul right there.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
I don't know, I just like... Our AI has made anything on video so unbelievable that I feel like the only way they could do this to make it so that we actually get it as a species, as a collective, is to do it for real, because we are getting to the point where even hardcore believers aren't believing anything they see.
Yeah. And I've been hearing a lot about that very subject lately.
And I get it. It's because, like, that's the thing. Like, Nikki, you have so many experiences that you have talked to us about.
Yeah.
But if you haven't actually seen it yourself, and all of a sudden you see it coming out on the internet,
That's what. Yeah.
friend, it makes it so hard to believe. Friend,
That's what I was going to say about being up in the van. Was look, I could, all of a sudden I was telepathic, or not, I could see through the roof of the van, and I shouldn't have been able to. And I could see the entire bottom of the, underneath of the ship. That's what I was going to tell you.
huh.
So I'd seen, and the thing that you just mentioned, yeah, there are numerous different kinds of memories. So, like when I was a little kid, my mom and my mom's best friend, who was going to college at the University of Washington, took all of us kids into the mountains. Well, no, not into the mountains, but down by the sea. I just can't remember the name of the town right now. Camping, and it was a group situation. Anyway, I was abducted. I don't remember if Mom went. If Mom was abducted too, is what I was trying to say. But in the woods, I don't remember so much coming out of the tent, my mom and I's, our tent. But what I remember is like this little dirt pathway being telepathically told to, and I was with somebody. I had somebody walking behind me, but I didn't remember anybody walking in front of me. And it was one of the times that we had stood in the forest, and there were a number of us kids. And the weird thing is I don't remember seeing any of what I call the tall whites.
Huh.
But that was another time when I remember looking up. So that's one of those memories I will probably rarely ever talk about Uh, because the light is so bright. I will say this though, the light is so bright that you don't think you can handle looking up, but there's something about it to where you can. And it's like somehow you focus beyond the light. I don't know how else to say that or how else to describe that. It's almost like seeing through the light, and you can see where the light, that specific direct light is coming from. What position it's in, and it's I don't describe the lights either, because the lights, I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, so yeah, there's memories that come back when you start having memories of abductions. These they come back in little pieces. And I've had these pieces all along, and I'm just like, okay, this part goes to that one. Oh, okay, so this, and I'm like, all right. Kind of like a jigsaw puzzle, and when you put it back together, it's like, whoa, kind of hits you all at once, and then you're like, okay, that makes more sense. And how this specific one interacts with that specific one, and so on and so forth. So it's interesting how we remember things that are that buried. And that's the thing that I've learned is you have to take time in, because it's like recovering your memories. And you just got to take time in doing it and allowing your body to go through, and your muscle memory. Just allow yourself to go through it and go through whatever emotions.
Well,
not so easy if you're out in public a lot, but you know.
And like, I think that's true for a lot of things, no matter what what part of life you're dealing with.
Yeah, very much so.
It can be just mundane shit. Friend, like, Nikki, think of how much mundane stuff that we've talked about on the show where you're like, oh my god, I totally forgot about that from when you were a kid. And it takes things to jog you back into it sometimes.
Yep.
I mean, like...
Very much so.
And it gets harder as you get older because the people that you rely on to keep those memories intact.
Yeah, mine are all dead.
Yeah, and but even before that, Nikki, you think about it before that, their memories aren't as clear as yours are because they're a little bit older.
Yep.
So the way the youth remember things sometimes aren't the way that they feel they happened.
Yep.
We find that happening a lot more in our family right now. And then there's the things that you never told them about that you finally feel comfortable enough because they're 800 miles away and can't hurt you.
Oh, jeez. That's a thought.
Well, I started talking to Dad about everything that I did as a teenager, and most of it he knew. Some of the stuff, though, there was things that he blamed my brother for that he still blamed my brother for until that moment that I told him. Fran.
Oh, cool.
Well. Fran,
yeah, I get it.
There was a lot of stuff that Kenny did that I took the blame for and never gave up until Dad came to me with it. And so, we each took the blame for our own things and for each other's things. But I don't know if it's just a new thing that the kids are feeling more comfortable. But we were sitting there with our kids, and Jalen and John started telling me stuff that they had done when they were a little bit younger. And they thought it'd be fine. Because they're 18 now. I can't do nothing. They both forgot we still pay their phone bills. Brad. And then
I was gonna
Kimberly
say,
started
there-
thinking that now she's 13. Her brothers are doing it. She should be able to do it. Fred, her life got a quick adjustment after Christmas. Fred,
Oh,
well, and it was
Oh,
funny
dear.
because both of her brothers are sitting there like, Kimberly, shut up. Like, quit talking. You have to stop.
oh, oh, sweetie.
And most of it's just stupid crap. Like, it's not stuff that could really hurt. It's not stuff that's ever going to hurt them. It didn't hurt them, and it wouldn't have. It's like skipping an assembly to go down to the corner store. For crap like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, friend. And they think that was like the biggest thing that they could ever do. Meanwhile, I skipped days of school. Like, and left town. Like, friend.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't seem to get that whatever they have done, usually we did worse. Friend. But like, memory's a funny thing where like there are still memory, and there are some I will never get back. I believe. Both me and Jalen, when we had our accidents, we both lost huge chunks. That other people will tell us had happened, and we just have to believe them.
Yeah.
Friend, because no matter what, like I have been told huge chunks of my, of life, that just, no matter what they say, there is zero recollection. Friend.
That's harsh.
Well, it is what it is. I still remember the words to Never Gonna Give You Up, so, friend, I'm good.
Oh goodness. Crap. I was just gonna ask you something. What the hell?
Well, like, I the way I'd put it, Nikki, is I view the mind as a memory card.
Yeah.
We only have so much space. Sometimes that space gets smaller and you get files that get lost. But then you can also do things like, and I literally think of it this way because when you think of a computer memory card, it can get defragmented. Or fragmented. Well, you can do a defrag on it and you can get parts back. And it's not, it gets fragmented for many different reasons. Like Nikki, with you, with some of the stuff where your experiences, you did it.
Yep.
Your own mind did it to you so that you didn't go through a lot of the stuff and you didn't have to deal with it at that time.
Yeah. And then the other part of it is I was drugged. They used scopolamine on me when I was 8 years old.
Well,
And I didn't understand certain things about that until actually this past Sunday. I was informed of something because I'm like, how the hell would they get a kid out in elementary school? I was having a hard time with that. Because my next memory was of being in the van and waking up not sort of. I was just in the process of, coming to while I was in the van. But my point being is I didn't understand. And somebody specifically told me that they're like, Nikki, do you not understand? They would just walk you right out. They'd walk you straight out the door. And I'm like, but I remember the liquid. I remember, and I don't remember anything after that. At least not for a bit. And they're like, they don't have to pick you up and carry you out or put you in whatever. They can literally, it acts on your memory in such a way that you follow instruction. And I just was like, wow, because of the memory that I've gotten. And from the elevator ride, because the van went into this area. I can't even describe the area. I remember some kind of elevator, and then being told to get up, and I was out of the van. It wasn't very far. I don't, there's like a gap in my memory, because the next image is of this elevator, and we enter into this elevator, and we go down. And then I have a bit more memory of getting off the elevator, and then my memory, a short bit after that, it's gone. But yet I can describe the walls, the floors, even part of the ceiling. And I was in a what's known as a DUMBS, DUMBS, a deep underground military base, or bases. And so it's interesting how our memory operates, and how different things that we use to help us remember or to unlock. I would say would be the terminology, unlock the pieces of memory. And I think one of the reasons that for me, the way mine is ebbing and flowing lately, especially the amount of triggers that I've had in the last 2 weeks, has just been mind bending. Anyway, it's a hell of a process, and you got to take your damn time.
Yeah.
Got to deal with those triggers and just go, whoa, okay. So
Kind of try and figure out how much you can take at a time. Like, you have to make sure
Yeah.
you're not overloading yourself.
Well, yes. And you've got to talk to your guides, because your guides are also going to be the ones who can put things in your pathway to take notice of. And it's basically making the section of your brain it's asleep, but it's not really asleep. It's like the higher functioning aware, because we're all conscious. We can all communicate in whatever way. And I just lost the phrasing. Anyway, it's all of that to think about how it all comes into play.
Yeah. I don't know, like, I think we get a lot of help too from those around us, and not just
That's where I was going.
people.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
especially, like, you get tossed things And I imagine not all of them are for other people. A lot of them are just for you.
No, that only starts happening for me if I start getting a lot of stuff for me personally. That means that my guides are letting me know that I've got major changes ahead. And it will happen in the quote unquote soon ish. And I roll my eyes when I say this. Anyway, soonish, quote unquote. Uh, and soonish can be anywhere from 1 to 3 days to 3 months. And you got to understand how the other side is ebbing and flowing to make things work in a person's life. It gets really interesting. Rather mind-boggling to me. I'm having a hard time with it when it comes up over and over again. But and I'm not saying it's a bad thing that it comes up, because it does kind of stuff that needs to be talked about. But it's like kind of like a kind of moment,
Yeah.
Anyhow, another brain fart.
Friend.
Not bad, considering I wasn't even going to be able to come on.
But like what I'm saying is, it feels like I believe every human has spirits that come and help them.
Yes.
And sometimes it's just to put a memory into your head.
Yep.
Friend.
A reminder.
Yeah, and I do find it happening a lot when I start to lose my temper silently.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably happening too when I'm losing my temper loudly. Like, but I drown them all out, I think, when that happens.
Yeah, because your frequency raises, because your energy goes up.
Yeah. But if I'm sitting there brewing, I find certain memories will just come to my head. And at first, they don't make sense. But then as I think about it and think about why that memory's in my head and what it has to do with this situation, things become more clear and it calms me down.
Yeah.
And well, now I got Facebook to help with that, even when I don't want it to.
True.
It has been 4 years to yesterday when the kids threw a freaking battery into a 60-inch TV.
Excuse me?
Friend, John went to throw something at his brother. It was a AA battery. And Hunter's quick. That little shit is a lot quicker than I needed him to be. And it went directly into the TV. And it sat itself inside the TV. He threw it that hard.
Almost as bad as the Wii controller.
Yeah, friend. Wow, just as bad, because I still had to buy a new TV.
TV, yep.
Yeah, but it go poof.
Friend, no.
Well, if it went into the screen,
no,
yeah.
It just went dead.
Dead.
Okay.
According to them. And, friend, I got home, and before you walk in our door, you can see our TV. And I could see it just spidered. And I called them out to the living room, asked them what happened. They told me. And I looked at both of them. I said, I have to leave. I am too mad to punish you right now. And I said it in this voice. I will be back later. Have the house clean. Friend, according to Kayla, those boys have never been so scared of me in their life as when I was so mad I couldn't talk. Friend.
Oh my.
And our house has never been that clean again. Friend, like,
Oh, Cole.
friend.
Oh, goodness. Oh my.
Yeah, it was a
What do I
crappy day,
say?
friend. Well, and then our cousin posted this thing about how are my kids the only ones that don't seem to care about me or hate me at 100%? Yeah, good, fine, whatever. And
Oh,
I
wow.
commented on it, and I'm like, well, my kids just threw a battery through my 60-inch TV. How do you think I feel today? And she's like, oh, okay.
No.
Friend.
Oh, dear.
So, but at least I was able to make
Yeah,
her day better.
that's.
Like, there's always got to be
Yeah,
an upside.
some
Friend.
way, somehow.
Yeah. Friend. And one of these days, these kids are going to pay for it. I mean, I'm going to walk into Johnny's house one year and just whip something into his TV and run. Friend, just like I told them, when they get old enough, they get their own houses, everything seems to be going really well. I'm walking in and I'm taking every charger they have. Friend, every phone charger in the house is going to go missing. And then I'm going to leave their
Oh,
fridge door
dear.
open before I leave. Friend.
Why? Why?
Because my fridge door spends more time open than it does closed. And they're not there to grab anything, they're just checking what's in there. For
And they leave it open.
yeah. They just sit there and stare at it while it's open. For like
Oh, yeah. I remember those days.
yeah, I will get my revenge one day. Fred.
Oh,
And I'm gonna leave a note so they can't blame it on their kids.
Grandpa did that.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. See, I didn't have siblings. Oh, jeez.
It's harder. I don't know. Like growing up as an only child, I would imagine would not be as entertaining.
No,
Like
I don't
we
know.
definitely did have a lot of fun together,
Mm-hmm.
but you also didn't have the experience of chasing anyone around a kitchen with a knife. For like
Yeah, yeah. That's not necessarily. The only reason it was a rat. It was a very, very large rat. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that in years. Well, thank you, Cole. I didn't expect. Matter of fact, I slipped in that kitchen, and the knife, the knife went into the part of the door jam. Oh, I had a hell of a time explaining that one.
my brother went to
Yeah.
Cub Scouts camp one year, and while he was there, my friend's dad bought us.
Damn, I forgot about that memory.
He bought us throwing knives.
Yeah.
So we practiced the entire summer while Kenny was gone. And friend, he got home and like the first day, mom and dad were both at work. I'm sitting in the living room trying to watch something on the TV, and he kept bugging me. And this kid is 4 years older than me. Like he is 17 at this point. Like this should be beyond him. But he just kind of went back to kid mode, I guess, and Fran was just trying to annoy the hell out of me, and then he stole the remote from me, and I chased him around the kitchen a few times in the living room, because we had one of the ones that it has doorways on both sides, like, Fran, and so I chased him around, and then I grabbed a knife out of the block, and I whipped it right beside his head, and it stuck in the wall.
Oh, cool.
I think that kid pissed himself that time.
That's wow.
We were a little violent growing up, but it was 2 boys. You got to remember that. Like and growing up in the environment we did with the shop and everything we had.
And you were out in the Tules, right?
Well, not really. Like a town of 28,000 people. So,
Oh, okay.
like right behind my parents' house still is a place called the Sunshine Lodge, and it's an old folks home. When Dad first bought us recurve bows, and he bought a target for the backyard, the first thing we did was try to Robin Hood it up in the sky, and we put one in the roof of the fucking Sunshine Lodge. Dad comes home, first thing he sees is this arrow sticking out of the back of their building. And then we didn't have a lot of cement in the backyard, but we did have there, like, we had a 6 by 15 foot thing of cement, like sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
But Dad, the basement had those windows that are kind of partly in the ground. And he just had the holes in front of him. They didn't have covers. Well, when you got 2 boys in the middle of Canada in winter who are really into playing hockey, but can't find the plastic pucks that Dad bought us, well, you're going to use a real puck. Friend. Yeah. That did not go well. Friend. Friend. We got a lot of butt whoopings.
Who got hurt?
Friend.
Who got hurt on that one?
Both of us. We both got an ass whooping for that one. Friend.
Oh dear.
But I think Kenny got it worse because I didn't have to suffer the cold. My room was on the other side of the house in the basement. That was his room with the windows that were there. So he had to freeze. Friend. So, but I don't know, like, it's things like that that I remember them happening now, but every once in a while they will disappear. And my kids will do something that is absolutely dumbass of them. And that memory will pop into my head. And I feel like it's either my grandparents or someone reminding me that you were dumber.
Oh, isn't it fun when they do that?
Right? Like, I can't be mad. Thanks.
Oh, the amount of times I've got a tapping on the shoulder going, I'm like, oh, Grandma. Like, yep. I do understand. Just be glad they don't gib slap you. Oh, jeez. Both Robert and I have been significantly gib slapped at different times when we worked together during, because one of us is being a smart ass, or somebody on the other side is being a smart ass and we're repeating it. It's just, yeah. Get gib slapped when you jeez.
Brian.
Oh, back of the head hit. Man, it's like, come on. And you actually feel it. There were a couple of times where I've had that done, and you can feel a vibration go through your teeth until it hits your front teeth, and you're just like, it's got that, like, fingernails on a chalkboard type of feel. Just like, it goes through your body during it, but yeah.
And I think eventually I will get that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully not for many years. Because I think it'll be when Dad's up there.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll be the person to do that type of thing. Friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I would not want to
I
get
gotta.
hit by a fucking dragon tail. That would suck, Robert. Friend. I don't know. It depends on. You guys remember the fat dragon from How to Train Your Dragon? That'd just make me laugh.
Grunk. Yeah. The Grunkle.
Yeah.
The one that ate
Yeah.
rocks here.
Yeah, God. Yes. Oh, I love that.
Friend. Me and Kayla finally started watching movies again. Friend. I mean, she's still watching her bullshit Criminal Minds shit, but friend. I've seen the whole series twice. I don't need to watch it a third time. Friend.
Well, I'm just waiting on episode 3 of the Star Trek Academy. I saw the first 2 last week, and this one's about to hit sometime today.
Well, so me and Kayla are fighting right now.
Oh yeah, why?
Because she will not let me watch shows.
Mm.
I do not get to watch Fallout until the next season is over. And same with The Pit. Friend, it's pissing me off because I really want to see them. But she can't stand waiting a week now for an episode.
Sorry.
Nikki's laughing at my pain. I see how it is.
I'm just like, there's so many things I could be saying, but I'm not going to right now. I'm just like, oh, it's okay. We'll just have them as roaming or running thoughts through the brain. Go, hello, how you doing? As we wave right on by.
Well, we have certain shows that we watch together, certain ones that we absolutely do not.
Uh-huh.
Like, I will not watch the Percy Jackson series with her. I've seen the movies, and we saw the first 2 episodes of the series, and it's the exact same as the movies. Like, literally, they just replaced actors. Friend, I'm good. And she refuses to watch anything Canadian with me. Friend, like right now, the big one is Shoresy. And have either of you heard of that or seen any of it?
Nope.
So it's about a Canadian hockey team, like after college level. So, dog shit hockey is what we call it. Where you're playing to play. You're not going to go anywhere with it, friend. You're past your time. Everyone needs ice after getting off the ice.
Yep.
Friend.
Yeah.
But it's just small town
totally
hockey.
relate to that.
But one of the guys from my tribe is in the show. Friend. So I've been following along with the series since it began. And
Nice.
Kayla, Letterkenny?
No.
No.
Sort of sounds familiar, but I can't place it.
It's about a small town in northern Ontario where you have certain stereotypical groups. You have the Hicks, the degenerates,
Yeah.
the hockey
The
players,
nerds.
friend, the Christians,
Yeah.
the Mennonites, and the Skids. Friend, and they all live together in this small community, and it is one of the most entertaining, hilarious shows you will ever see. Friend, where it's just small town issues like which chip is the best potato chip. Friend, like they actually have a town council meeting about this.
Bloody hell.
Friend, or who's the toughest guy in Letterkenny? Friend, in their small town. Friend, and it involves like people coming up for different fights and trying to prove that they're the toughest guy and the one guy always wins. Because he actually is. Friend. And I absolutely love this show. Kayla's family loves this show. Kayla hates it with a freaking passion. Because she lived it. Because it is exactly like talking to me and my friends in Drumheller. Right. The conversations are almost like exactly the same. I've had a lot of the conversations they have on this show. Friend.
Oh, I bet that gets interesting.
Well, like they argue about how to cook a steak properly. Friend. And it's all done with pure like Canadian accents, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
But like Kayla, yeah, like the shows like that, Kayla absolutely refuses to watch with me, so I have to watch those ones alone. But we have certain shows that we started together, therefore we have to watch them together. Friend. But now she's being mean. Friend. Because like we only have 2 weeks of Fallout left before it's over. I want to watch it now.
Yeah.
Because the problem is I'm seeing it everywhere. That's the stupid part. These are popular shows, so I'm seeing scenes from them all over Facebook.
Yeah.
And you haven't seen them.
No. I'm very upset.
I was just
Well,
going to ask you, when's the pound voice going to come out?
I'm a little upset though with Lucy not actually dying and coming back at a respawn point.
What the fuck, Robert? Fran, I am excited about a few things that happened with it, like that I saw already, and a few things like they released some Easter eggs for the game. Because I play all these games too. Fran, the fact that they are going, because they just released Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, and in the bottom corner of the map, a countdown timer started. And it didn't tell you what it was for. They're apparently releasing Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas as shadow drops. So since you bought Fallout 4, you do not have to pay for the 2 shadow drops of those games. Which will be awesome. Fran, as you can tell, I don't have a very interesting life right now. Fran, I haven't done a lot out and about, even with like the paranormal stuff. I mean, shit, it's been 4 years since I've been to a convention.
Yeah.
No, longer than that. 2019. It's been 7 years.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Yep. Same.
That's not good. I have to go to one eventually.
Yeah.
Friend. The hardest part is I no longer know which ones are
Legitimate.
good to go to.
Yeah.
Friend. Because, like, we live in a very remote area, and I don't care what you do. Going to any convention, you're spending at least $500-600.
Yep.
When you think about food and if it's
Accommodation and stuff,
like accommodations, everything, and then whatever you spend at the convention.
Yeah. Food, fuel.
Well, and then some of them are getting stupid where panels, certain panels cost you money now to watch. Friend.
True. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Because, well, and I get it, like they're trying to pay to have the best.
Away.
Yeah, but, friend, that's the problem. If I've never heard of the person, I don't really want to pay to see them. Friend.
Yeah, that's where I start researching the other panelists,
Yeah. That's like going to one of the sci-fi cons and they advertise like someone like Richard Dean Anderson being going to be there and he doesn't show up.
Yeah, that happens so much now. And even in UFO cons and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They have so many people that cancel.
Yeah.
Friend.
I don't doubt it.
That one in San Francisco every year. You know which one I'm talking about, Nikki?
Think so.
I think it's called UFO Con, isn't it?
Though that's
Or is that Vegas?
that's the one. Well, that's the one out in Vegas. Well, it's past Vegas, but yeah, it's in Nevada. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, there's a big one in San Francisco. Dave Scott goes to it every year.
Yeah, that's the Lorien Fenton one. I just don't remember
Yes.
what it's UFO. I don't remember if it's CaliforniaUFO.com. Is it .org? No, it's a .com. I remember it as a .com. On my Facebook page, excuse me. On my Facebook page, there is a link. If you scroll down, you should find an advertisement for Lorien Fenton's up and coming UFO convention. And you could find that, if I could remember the correct, I think it's CAUFO is what I think. .com. Sorry. Anyway, the only way that I can think of to get the correct address is to look up Lorien, Lorien, Fenton, Fenton, and the words UFO Convention 2026, and that should, or some facsimile of that will take you there to the right, correct address. So,
well, and I think it was last year. Someone was complaining on one of the Facebook groups. It might have been Dave Scott's group on there. I'm not sure. But that 4 of the names, like the panelists, changed overnight. Like,
wow.
They all canceled at once. It was a few months before the actual con, but
they all canceled at one time.
That still sucks if you already bought your tickets and it was to see one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Friend.
Yeah, that would be ruffling some pretty big feathers.
I know it happened to me for Emerald City Comic Con once. And it was actually really upsetting because it was the last time it would have been the last time I would have ever seen him. And it was Stan Lee.
Oh, yeah.
And we bought our tickets. We bought the Stan Lee experience, which means we would have gotten to get his autograph and everything and, shake his hand.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to cancel that year.
Mm.
That was also the year Carrie Fisher canceled. No, Carrie Fisher didn't cancel. Carrie Fisher died. So, yeah, she canceled. But it wasn't really her fault. But it still did suck. Friend.
Yeah.
And
it's harsh.
Yeah, that's a part that you just can't help. You can book people ahead of time, but you can't. Life isn't guaranteed, so.
Yeah, can't guarantee circumstances.
Yeah. Friend. I think I am going to make an appearance at the Bigfoot Festival we have here next September.
Mm-hmm.
Or this September. We have a big one, or not a big one, but a good one in Marble Mount.
Oh, yeah, send me a link to that.
Will do, friend.
That's what she said. Jesus, Robert. God.
Come on, Robert, louder for the people in the back.
That's what she said.
I don't think he said that, Nikki.
No. Oh goodness.
Fred.
Yes.
That's what I got bad for talking bad about Christ. He makes me choke. Fred.
Make them good.
Also, that's what she said.
Indeed.
Fred.
Oh God, you guys.
So we got 15 minutes left. Fred, this
Yeah.
has been a weird ass show. Fred.
To say the least. What a weird ass show. Title.
Ren.
They're predicting a couple more cyclones to hit the top half of Australia in the next couple of weeks.
Are they?
Yeah, there's one over in Western Australia due to go straight towards Broome, which is the pearl mining, pearl collecting area. And that's U16. And then they're saying U18 is just hovering off the Coral Sea, just straight up by about 1,000 kilometres from here. And that'll put more water into the river catchments and send more water down this way. And like it's at, the height is at 7.2 meters above what it normally is at the moment. And that'll put more water through there.
Were you on that bridge today that you posted?
Yeah, I was driving. I was being driven along, and I took photos there.
Why the hell were you on that bridge? That water is way too high to be on that bridge.
Nah, it's been higher.
Fran.
Yeah, it's definitely been higher. 2000 and I think 2011 or 2019 it might be.
Yeah.
That it was even higher than that. It was like about 9 meters, and I think they had to. I think that's why they built the new road going to here from Rockhampton, because it's a higher set, and if it does flood the lower set, then they have the higher one that they can turn into a two-way highway. So it's not just the one area. Like you can, you'll still be able to get in and out of Rockhampton, but it'll be a two-way highway instead of just one. Like there's two separate roads. The higher one goes to Rockhampton, but in case of a flood, they have it set up that they can transfer it to being a two-lane highway, like one way each, and keep transport and stuff going.
Man, though, like,
Wow.
when they get that high here, they try and close down the bridges. Fran. Mostly because they don't want the liability.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, somebody left their car down in the car park.
Oops.
One of the people in that high rise, one of the high rises, they actually took a photo, and the person saw their car that thought, "Oh shit, my car's there underwater." Like you could see the windows, and that was it.
Well, and that's running water, right?
Yeah, it's flowing out to the ocean at I think 100,000 gallons per second. It's a lot of water going for him.
So,
and there's still more coming from up further north.
It's probably not. Or was that car still there?
I didn't see it there today. No.
Oops.
Well, it's probably better that way because at least the like the ones down in the Wye River down in South Australia, they didn't get any warning at all, and their campsite they were set up like about 20 or more campsites with caravans and tents and everything. They didn't have any warning whatsoever, and a flash flood happened where it dumped about I think 180 to 200 millimeters of water just straight came down and washed them all out, including cars and everything that they had there. They're just cleaning it up now because I was watching videos just earlier. They had to get in the big cranes to lift the cars up because they're embedded in the sand.
Well, shit.
That's
Right.
the
Yeah,
Y River,
that's-
WYE.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to go have a look at that.
Friend. Well,
Wow.
to everyone in Australia, stay dry, stay safe. Friend.
Yeah.
Well, that was just after they had the bushfires down there too. So they had the bushfires, and then they had a whole heap of water and got flooded out.
Well, but at least the water
Wow.
put out the bushfires. Like,
Yeah, it would have.
there is an upside.
There is. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, next week I think it's time for us to do another Reddit show. I think
Okay.
time to put you guys' skills to use again. Friend, help some people. Friend, I will do nothing as usual because I don't have anything like that. So, friend, kind of fucking useless, but it's cool. Friend.
Yeah. Oh my God. You are so not useless. What the hell? Oh.
Depends on which government you're talking to. Friend. Friend. You know how it is. Friend, but
Yeah, I do get it.
we yeah, guys, like my mind is fried tonight. I don't know.
Oh, you're not
Right.
know. There. I mean,
I know.
Yeah.
We're all kind of flubbered.
flabbergasted, not
Right.
flabbergasted, not flubber.
See, Nikki can't even. Friend,
Trying to think of what could go with the word flubber, and it's
but see,
like
that's the best
not
part.
much.
Is we are talking nonsense, and you are really trying to think hard about what to say there.
Well, I know something could go with Bubba.
That's my bed
Robin Williams.
kicked in. Hello.
Flubber what? Robert.
Robin Williams.
Yes. I was just thinking of him too.
I saw a post about him the other day that bothered me.
Yeah.
It said it had a picture of him, Chris Farley, John Candy, and Brandon Lee. And it said 3 can come back, 1 has to stay. Who
Oh,
is it?
I've seen something like that. Pissed me off.
Friend. And I didn't know, like, I know selfishly how what I would have picked. Because I'm not that big of a fan of Brandon Lee.
Yeah.
But, like, that whole thing just kind of threw me for a loop. Thinking, what would... Number one, I don't ever want that kind of decision on my hands. Jesus Christ. Friend.
Well, right there, you're getting into clones. That's clone territory right there.
See, and my issue is I'm thinking about the happiness of them when they passed.
Mm-hmm.
Their happiness
So,
or
like, yeah.
everyone else. Yeah.
Yes. So,
Yes.
like, when it comes to Robin Williams,
Mm-hmm.
I actually feel better if it was a clone.
Mm.
Because maybe then it wouldn't be as upset.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Clones are weird.
Yeah, I get where you're going with that.
Friend.
I do get it
Because,
because
like, Brandon Lee
it's
he didn't want to leave.
Yeah. Well, his was an accident.
Yeah.
So,
Friend.
Charlie, shush.
Yeah, Charlie. God damn it.
There you go.
oh goodness.
Friend. But
Even
yeah,
the birds gotten in on it.
So next week we will be back with Reddit stories Friend, Nikki, where can we find you?
Oh dear God! Somebody else read the list. I don't have access to it in front of me. Well, typically I'm on Saturdays on YouTube. Do a live stream for a podcast called Restore Belief with Nikki. Like I said, it's on YouTube. I am also on Facebook, facebook.com/Nikki, NIKKI.Jacobs, JACOBS.376. I'm on others, but I'm not remembering them at this second. And I can be emailed at, oh my God, Restore Belief 2022 at gmail.com. It's been a night.
It has.
Anyway.
Robert, you want to do a plug for your other podcast?
Yeah, the other Nikki that runs the Paranormal Perth, she should be back in 7 days after the 27th of this month, because that's when school goes back.
Yay!
So she doesn't have to be looking after her little girl that runs amok apparently. So yeah. So after that, we should be getting back onto the Things Network and doing some more shows on that.
Perfect. Friend, that's on the Things Network.
Things Network, yeah.
Perfect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. As always, it's been a night. Friend, I promise I will be more awake next week. Maybe. Friend. Yeah. Thank you for listening. 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Wednesday. Friend, listening to the S4 Paranormal Bunker. Thank you again. Have a great night. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Don't close the door.
Click.
Data transfer complete. System malfunction. Please evacuate immediately. Program terminated.
Son of a biscuit eater.